Hi guys, I know it's a little late to post a video, but I just wanted to talk about something that I do every week, and I think everybody does every week or a couple times a month, and that's food shopping. So, um sometimes I think we're almost all of us on a budget, and then we're trying so hard to maybe most of us try to eat healthy. So, I just have some tips on getting the most for your buck. So, a couple things I do before I go food shopping, I really think about what I want to cook throughout the week. I think this helps, and you kind of avoid buying things you don't need. So, for example, I'm Peruvian, so I'm like, I'm gonna make guiso, I'm gonna make chaufa, I'm gonna make soup, I'm gonna make pasta, and I already kind of know what I need. Um, and then, of course, I'm a mama, so my son goes to school. And I really try to steer away from the sweets and the really like processed snacks. Obviously, he's a kid, he's gonna want snacks. There's not much you can do about that. But you can kind of control the quality of the snack that you buy them. So again, so when I about to go food shopping, I have an idea of what I'm going to cook for the week. And this is also good if you're budgeting. If you're budgeting your money, I suggest this. This is a good way to go about this. And everyone has different ways. Feel free to comment below and see what you do. We're either I know millennials. Us millennials, we're trying to save money because we're broke. And as mothers, we're always trying to have the healthiest options for our kids. All right, so I always start with the produce. Now, I know a lot of people like to shop for like the month. I know people do that. I don't recommend it. I mean, if you want to, that's fine. But I shop for the week. So I kind of know how much we consume every week. So I'll buy a few bananas, I'll buy a few apples, and this also helps with waste. I don't like wasting food. I don't like throwing food away. I think it's horrible to throw food away, and I don't like to do it. So I'll buy, if strawberries are on sale, I'll buy strawberries. If I always buy a couple apples, 4 or 5 apples, a few bananas, mangoes, and usually that's good for the week. So just and oranges if they're on sale. Oranges are expensive. Well, where I am at Hunterdon County, they are very expensive. We don't have like a farmer. We have a lot of farmers markets around here, but none of which are like close. So I just get mangoes, strawberries, bananas, and I get oranges when I can, and grapes if they're on sale. And these are just kind of good snacks as your kid starts to get older. These are snacks they can just kind of get out of the fridge. They can learn how to peel and they can do it. It's good. And it's also good for you. Um, if you have the time though, and if they're on sale, watermelon is good, cantaloupe, those are all things you can prep beforehand and just kind of have them cut up in the fridge and it's good. And also they make good snacks for school. Some fresh grapes, obviously bananas, sliced green apple. Kids love sliced green apples. So I do recommend that. Next time I'm going to show you some of the apples that I buy sometimes. They come in a little pack with a little yogurt dip and he really likes that. I've also started buying my cold, then okay, so produce and then it's cold cuts because it's right next to each other. I read somewhere that to try to stay outside, the more you get further into the supermarket, the more you get closer to like more highly processed foods. So okay, so I stay outside. I try my best to stay outside. I start going in when I really need like a snack. For example, this week at ShopRite, it's called Back to Nature, and they were on sale. So it was like organic, like organic cookies and organic crackers, and they're not bad. They're not going to taste like Oreos, but they're not going to, they don't have like some of the dangerous chemicals that are in our snacks. And a box was about 250, 234 actually, and it was a great sale. I got 3 boxes, one of like what would be like similar to the Triscuit. I got one that would be similar to Ritz, and I got one that would be similar to Oreos. Because again, I don't think that just writing off all snacks is the answer either, because I don't think we can. I don't think we should. Um, I also think applesauce is good. Unsweetened applesauce, because applesauce is sweet is enough. I think that's also a good snack. And then I buy my meats. Now, I've been eating red meat since I was little, but for the past month, I've started eating a lot more chicken. Just like chicken and trying to eat fish. I'm a little weary of eating fish around here, but it's good to have maybe once a week. But mostly it's been chicken. And believe it or not, there's a lot of great dishes that you can make with chicken. And I mean, it's also good if you're on a budget. Chicken's really not that expensive. But anyway, so I buy my meat. I buy enough meats for the week. Usually a nice pack of chicken, like chicken breasts, will last for 2 meals. So think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You would need probably, if you're a family of two, if you're a family of three, you probably would need one, two, three, like three packs of chicken. That probably comes out to like maybe $22, and you're good for the week with meat. Again, I like to stay as fresh as I can, so I don't like to buy meat for a month. So that's that. And then after that, I think a big thing is water. I've stopped buying all juices. No more juice. So just kind of writing that off. You won't believe how much money you'll save just by not buying juice. So just sticking to the water. Water or seltzer. Seltzer's usually on sale, like two for $1, so 50 cents a bottle is not bad. Um, and once you get your kid to start drinking that at a young age, you'd be surprised that they kind of enjoy it. If you get them like an orange seltzer, it's carbonated water. There's not a lot of sugar in it. I'm kind of indifferent to seltzer. I think it's okay, and it's affordable. So again, once we start going into the aisles, that's where you start getting more of the processed foods. I really suggest you read what is in your food. Sometimes growing up, we don't really think about those things. But if you have kids like I do, I think, you know, to try to watch what they eat as much as you can. I understand a lot of us are moms, and you just want to kind of make the mac and cheese, and I, you know, at least they're not starving. But as much as you can, making like a fresh meal for your kid, I truly, truly suggest it. Even if it's just like chicken breast in a salad, or chicken breast and like some pasta, like some like nice whole grain pasta and sauce. Like it doesn't have to be a crazy complex meal, but I think in the long run, you know, I think it'll benefit them. Um, so okay, so you get your produce, you get your meat, and then you get your snacks. Usually my grocery bill will come anywhere from $100 to 120, and that's including like cleaning products. Um, I actually don't buy cases of toilet paper. I wipes, and I buy just one toilet paper a week. I don't use that. We don't use that much, so I don't buy like $13. I mean, in the long run, it might save me some money, but you know, it's convenient for me. It works for me, and it works for my budget. I don't know how much you spend eating out or whatever, but if you really are on a budget, if you're really trying to watch what you're eating, I think that's the best way to do so. Um, but yeah, so I know sometimes food shopping is such like a drag, like you gotta, I mean, the biggest issue for me is bringing up the bags. So, luckily for me, they have a daycare at the shop right I go to, so they kind of just watch him for 2 hours while I go food shopping. But if you can, take that time for yourself to really, make your list, prepare yourself, and just kind of like put your headphones on and just, enjoy that little bit of time you have for yourself, because that's what I do. I leave him at the daycare center that's at ShopRite, and I go through the fruits, through the vegetables, and then I go through the meats. I get them yogurt. Yogurts I think are an important snack for them. It has like probiotics and whatnot. And I've been starting the almond milk. He didn't like it at first, but I think sometimes you have to give kids something they don't like. Um, my philosophy professor talked one time about how we're one of the only mammals that will drink another mammal's milk. Like, would you drink a dog's milk? Or would a dog drink like a cow's milk? I mean, maybe. But it was just the way he said it. It kind of threw me off. It made me really think, like, wow, like, why are we drinking cow's milk? But then I'm conflicted because I really like cheese. But at any rate, we started drinking almond milk. Again, a gallon of milk is probably, well, where I'm at, it's about $2.99 and or $3.20 for a gallon. A gallon, I guess it would be half a gallon, like one of those big pints of almond milk is like $2.50, $3 sometimes, $2.99. So it's not that far off. You don't get as much, but again, if you're really trying to watch what you're eating and you're on a budget, I suggest it. Um, and I also buy rice, and we tried eating brown rice, and it's just not good. So what I recommend is just just changing it up. Don't eat rice every day. Eat maybe once a week brown rice, and maybe not. Um, just not too much of it. I know I'm Peruvian, we eat a lot of white rice. I mean, that I know of anyway. Growing up, we've always eaten white rice. So, but now I only make 1 cup of rice, and it usually feeds 3 people. That would be obscene for my family because they could probably eat so much rice. But it's just 1 cup of rice, uncooked rice. You cook it, it feeds about 3 people. 3 people and a half actually. So not eating too much rice is the answer versus just eating brown rice, because at the end of the day I think it's just as unhealthy, and I don't know. But yeah, so those are some of my um, uh, food shopping tips. I might have more as time goes along, but this is just something that I do literally every Sunday. I do it every Sunday. I don't do it early. I do it about like 4 or 5 o'clock after lunch when I'm not hungry. And I take my time. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't like going to ShopRite. I don't like, going on Sundays. And yeah, it can get a little hectic, but I mean, honestly, like, you have the whole week. I don't like shopping midweek. It takes away from everything else I have to do during the week. So I get out of the way on Sunday, and then I'm set for the rest of the week. It takes away from that Monday where you're just like, oh, I don't know what to cook. I have to eat out. If you're on a budget, I think it'll help. So hopefully, maybe some of this will help you or give you some advice on how to do some food shopping this week. If you have any comments or any questions or you want some suggestions, just let me know. Be happy to chat with you guys. I hope you guys are having a great night. Bye.